Welcome back to Upgrading My Life as an Ex-Alcoholic, where I'm just showing you things I'm doing to upgrade my home, my lifestyle, and myself as a human being while I learn what it's like to be a sober, regular person in this world. So, first things first, this deck is covered in mold and mildew and algae, and if you guys didn't see the super viral video of me doing this to my front deck, you're going to be amazed when I show you what this pool chlorine does to my back deck, and I'm so excited. I'm not going to douse it nearly as much as I did the front deck just because, well, it is the back deck, but we actually put these permanent outdoor lights up after putting these solar ones up. The outdoor lights you can't actually see, you can only see the electrical cord in this video, and I'm hanging these up. They're already hung up. I'm just making the wire look more pretty by running it across the top of this double door. I've just been doing things to upgrade this backyard and this house since we've moved in to rent it, as you know. So the bleach is gonna help get rid of all of that buildup and everything on the porch, make it less slippery and make it look nicer, because this back deck hasn't been sealed. My landlord said that he would when we moved in months ago, and I haven't heard a single word about him since. But anyway, I'm using the same hooks that I used to hang up these solar outdoor lights. They're 100 feet for $40. I'll link them, and then I'll also link the permanent outdoor lights for you in case you're interested. They're both in my showcase, but I love them. Like, they were just upgrades that I wanted to make, and we did them in the summer because you can use them, the outdoor lights that are on the front of the house. There's a video up. These solar lights are just regular solar lights, and I like them for the ambiance in the backyard. But the permanent outdoor lights, actually, you can change them for baby showers, football games, Halloween, spring. So they're not just Christmas lights. Like, you can light up your house for every single holiday occasion, special event, whatever. So my birthday is going to be the one where she turns 27. So it's going to be Friends themed. So I'm going to make it red, blue, and yellow. I will make another video on these poles and the concrete and how we did it, because it was under $100 for us to do this, and it gave us posts that we didn't have to dig in the hole, that also are renter friendly because we can bring these posts with us to our next home. And then I'm just putting white marble granite rock or something like that. It's just white rock, basically. This was like $6 for this bag, and I'm just putting it in here to act not only as more weight for these because they're filled with concrete, but also just to make them look a little bit prettier, because I don't see the point in putting flowers in them when it's already August, and that's something I might do in the future, but for now we're just adding rocks to make it look a little nicer. Did bring technically the total of this outdoor project up from $80 for the supplies to like $86 or $90 to $96, something like that. Still right under $100. Now I am taking the chlorinated bleach and putting this in my spray bottle that has been cleaned out, was previously used to get rid of like pests and bugs, but I'm just filling this, and I was thinking, do I dilute it? Do I not? I don't know. And this is actually the first round, and I did dilute it, and you'll see that nothing worked. So I'm putting some hose water in it now, and this was a mistake, because if you dilute it, it just doesn't work as well. It's best to lay it on the algae, especially for how old this deck is and how much algae has actually built up. Now, if this is like something you're doing every year, you probably wouldn't have to do that, but like all of this time lapse was a waste of my time because it actually doesn't pull anything off the deck, which is really frustrating. I end up having to go back and use straight chlorine. See how it made no difference at all whatsoever? But if you go back and look at my other video where I did the front deck, I used it just straight up and it did work. So see right there, evidence that if you just use it completely undiluted, it works. And that's how I found out this lesson. There is a clip in here actually where I figured that out, so if you watch this, it'll be just like magic, just like the front deck was. This wood is actually older, so it works quicker on the front deck where it's newer, but this is time lapse, so you will see it does start to eat away in real time and take away that mold and that algae. A lot of people are like, this is going to break down the wood, this isn't good for your wood, yada yada yada. The deck is unsealed regardless, so it's already bad for my wood that it is being in the rain consistently. Secondly, we rent. It's not my wood, or my deck would have never looked like this. Thirdly, my landlord approved these chemicals, so I don't really mind using them because I have tried to get an answer out of him when it comes to standing and stealing this and still haven't heard a word back from him. So I guess he's not getting the free labor, and I want my deck to look nice. I also accidentally bleached my van, and I'm very upset about that. I think I'm just going to color it with Sharpie because I got these from Plato's Closet, I think, anyways. So whatever, I digress. I will show you guys updates on the deck because I've actually done more work on it since this video. Just be mindful if you have pets that you're not letting them go back here. I did the front deck and the back deck on completely separate days, 48 hours apart, and took my dogs out the opposite door depending on which one I treated.